Hello everybody, this is a serious video. I just wanted to speak the truth about things. First off, my name is Rosemary, my last name is Limpengu, and that's who I am. And another thing is, I'm just trying to explain to people who I am and what I'm like, what I'm about. Because some people judge me, which they shouldn't judge me. I think, my personal opinion, basically, as a person, when I was younger, yes, I was different. You know, I was more judgmental. I was very, blunt forward. And I didn't care, if I hurt somebody's feelings or if I was rude or whatnot. But now that I'm older, it's like my mind perspective had changed and I see things differently and I act differently. My thing is that it's not my place to judge anybody. No one. No matter who you are. If you're old, you're young, you're this, you're that, you're raggedy, you're poor, you're a bum. It's not my place. It's not my place to judge anybody. And even if somebody's mean to me, I still look at the best in them, because I rather choose the good in someone than the bad. I don't know, I guess that's just who I am. No matter, even if somebody's done me wrong so bad, I always think about, oh, I remember when they did this, that was a good thing that they did. And I always choose to remember the good about somebody, because we are human and nobody's perfect. No one is perfect, and I'm not perfect, and I never claim to be. And the one thing about me is, a lot of people judge me. I don't know why people judge me, but I don't know why. But I'm Rosemary. I am very forward. I am very truthful. And if I don't tell you the truth, it's because I'm scared of you. Or either I don't trust you with my feelings. That's, or I'll beat around the truth. I don't know. But it's because either I don't trust you, or I don't want to trust my feelings in your hands, or I don't want to open up to you anymore. I mean, it's either one of those three things. But yeah, it's either I just don't want you to be part of me anymore, and I'd rather just not tell you the truth anymore, or you to know any more about me. But I'm very forward, very truthful. I'm very compassionate. Sometimes I go overboard. I'll try to help somebody overboard. And then, and I'm never after anybody for their money. I have a job. I'm going on there for 6 years at my job. And I've always told myself that the only person that's going to be there for me is me. I can't depend on anybody, because people only let you down. And I know, because I'm human, sometimes I can't be there for everybody, but I try my best to be there for the people that I love. I try my best. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes I try to be the bravest. I try to be so brave. I try to keep the smile on my face, and I try so hard just to suck it all and just suck it up, but sometimes I get so, I get torn down so much that I can't do anything for myself anymore. I'm so happy. I'm honestly, the real truth is I am so happy that I checked myself into that hospital, because that, honestly, that to me was a big eye-opener for me. It, I don't know, it was just something that I needed to do, I guess. Something that I needed to go through. Seriously, because when I was in there, I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm seriously in this hospital right now. I've lost my mind. I felt like, I've hit the lowest of the low of the rock bottom in my life, that I had to check myself into a mental hospital, because I was in such deep depression that it was really bad. It was so bad that I thought that life was no longer worth living. I felt like I was a piece of crap. I felt like I was this girl who was nothing. She pretended to be someone she wasn't. It was just everything. And everything just how I think about how I help people so much. Everything that I do to help somebody, it's like nobody cares, you know. But the thing is that I still choose. I still choose to love that person. I still choose to love them for what they've done to me. You know, I'm just, you know what? I don't even care if I'm crying right now. I really don't. I don't care. I'm human and I cry. But I'm just trying to be very honest right now. I'm trying to be very open and very, you know, because I want people to know that, you know, I'm not here on earth to get people out there, to get them and destroy them. I'm not here to destroy anybody. I'm here to better myself. You know, I grew up, my childhood, I grew up not a good childhood at all. Sometimes I didn't even have shoes to wear. Sometimes I didn't even have clothes to wear. I mean, sometimes I didn't even have water. Like, there was no water to shower. There was no food in the fridge. And you know, I mean, just a lot of things. And I think, you know, I do not regret anything that I've been through in my life. Anything. Everything. Where I'm at now. What I've been through. I mean, what was said to me. Everything. Everything that was said or done to me or that I've been through. I'm happy that I went through it because it built me. It built who I am inside. It built me to be this strong, compassionate minded person. Like, I know what it's like to live poor. I know what it's like to see someone I love live poor. I know what it's like. Like, I've been there. You know what I mean? It's just, so that's why I think that now I'm choosing to not I don't judge anybody. Like, seriously, I do not want to judge anybody. And if somebody hates me, then you know what? Hate me. If that gives you pleasure to hate me, because I can't stop you from hating me. And I'm not going to hate anybody. I'm not. No matter what they've done to me, I'm not going to hate you. I cannot, like, I don't know why. I just choose to still choose the best in someone. And I'm always going to be that way. And yes, sometimes when I'm alone, I tear myself apart. You know, I'm like, Rosemary, why you do this, you do that? But you know what? At the end of the day, I'm still alive. I'm surviving. And God has me here for a reason. So I can't really fight, you know, I really can't fight too much anymore or stress over money or stress over this bill or that bill. I mean, I'm trying to live stress-free life and I'm trying to live a happy life. And, you know, money cannot buy happiness. Money cannot buy happiness, people. Seriously. You know, it's okay to have money and it's okay to have all the things you have, you know. I mean, it just shows that you tried very hard, you know, to get where you are at. Because me, honestly, to see where I'm at now, yes, I'm living with my foster parents. But you know what? It took a big part of me to break my pride to be here today. Like, it really did. Like it took a lot out of me because I'm very prideful. And I'm very, like, you know what? I don't want to depend on these people. I don't want to depend on them or, you know what I mean? It's just, like, because I feel like I failed. That I failed myself. But you know what? I didn't fail myself because I'm still going. I'm still going. And I'm still going, which is very, very big for me. And I'm not going to give up. I'm not. And you know what? It's like nobody has the right to tell anybody how to live their lives at all. Nobody has a right. And the way you live your life because you live it the way you want to live it, you know? Like, if you're in the gutter, you're in the gutter because you're in the gutter. I didn't put you there. I am where I'm at because I put myself here. You know what I mean? And somehow, some situations got me put here. But I mean, I'd rather be here than be homeless or doing drugs. Like, you know, think about it, the positive side, you know? Like, if you don't like the way you're living, then freaking change the way you're living. You know, I mean, change it. No, you know what I mean? I'm not a god. I'm not a savior. I am Rosemary. I'm just another human being just like you are, you know? And I can't always help somebody. Like, sometimes me helping somebody, it's like, it's putting myself in the mud, you know? Like I'm putting myself down in the mud and like, I'm like lifting this person up, like, you know, like, here, you know, breathe. And I'm drowning over here, like. But going to that hospital, honestly, was the best thing because because the whole time I was thinking that I was selfish, and before I went to the hospital I was thinking I was selfish and this and that, and but you know what, going in there, and like I just got to meet these women, oh my God. I never, like, I don't know, being in there really changed me. For 5 days being in there, you know, I'm actually really thankful because God put me in there. He put me in there for a reason. And after going out of the hospital, I just realized that my God is always there for me. He will always be there for me. Always. And never again will I ever let anybody put me down. Ever. You do not have the right to put me down. You do not have the right to tell me how to live. You do not have the right to tell me that I'm this, I'm that. Because you know what? At the end of the day, I look in that mirror and I see where I came from and I see who I am. I know who I am and nobody can tell me otherwise. Because me, I'm a good person. And I never try to destroy anybody. I never try to put anybody down. Before I was, you know, I didn't give a crap about how I was. But lately, after coming out of that hospital, you know, honestly, I thought that going into that hospital wasn't going to do nothing for me. I seriously thought that it would do nothing for me. That I thought nothing could help me. You know, and I kept telling myself that nothing can save me. Nothing can help me because I was so down. Like, I was so down that I thought nothing can help me. Nothing can help me. And I told God the night before I went to the hospital, I told him, I was at work and I told him in the break room, I go, God, I'm like, right now, I'm crying out to you right now. And I'm telling you that if you are real, that if you're real in any way, you could stop me from killing myself. If you're real, then you would do anything in your power to stop me. Anything. Because I seriously was thinking about, I'm about to get deep, thinking about taking my medication, like every medication, and taking a blanket and a couple pillows and go to my dad's grave and popping all the medication I could to make sure that I died on my dad's grave. And that someone would find me on my dad's grave. Like, I was seriously thinking about doing it. It was that bad. Like, it was seriously that bad. But I told God that if he loved me, and that if he was real, that he would do anything in his power to save me. And that if there was a reason for me to live, then he would do what he can to help me. And you know what happened? I came home thinking about that, and then I wrote a letter saying the last place I felt safe was in my dad's arms. Because, you know, I miss my dad so much. But then, because I really missed him so much that I wanted to go to heaven already. But then again, I was told that if I killed myself, I would go to hell. So, I mean, it's just like all these things that I was thinking about. And I ended up going to sleep. That night. I guess, I don't know, God put me to sleep. And the next morning I woke up, decided to go to the hospital. And I was thinking, this is not going to help. This is not going to help me in any way. But you know what? I lost hope. I lost reason of seeing in life. Like, just thinking that it was not worth living anymore. But being in that hospital, honestly, was the best thing that happened to me. Because I knew I found my worth. Like, I found the reason for me to live. And then I got to see, like, where I came from and where I'm now. And I realized that I'm better than what people say to me. Like, people try to tell me that I'm this bitch and that I'm this evil, soulless bitch. And honestly, the real truth is, I'm not. I'm the biggest person that I wear my heart on my sleeve. You know what? And I have no shame. I don't. I have no shame at all. I don't care if I'm crying. I really don't. I do not care. Because I'm not perfect and nobody's perfect, and anybody should never judge anybody's life because they don't know what they've been through. They don't know the days they have to wake up, the thoughts they had to think, the nights before they have to go to bed, what they have been through. Nobody knows that crap. Nobody knows the nights when I couldn't sleep because my mom's boyfriend would come after me. Nobody knows anything. Nobody knows what the day that I had to see that I had to watch my own dad die right in front of me. Nobody knows what I have been through. And I am honestly, I'm very compassionate. Like, before, I was this girl who, I was too young to know anything. But now that I've grown, I've learned to look back on my life and to look in the future where I could go and where I came from. Like, it's just, I'm Rosemary. And you know what? I'm very proud of myself. I am very, very proud of myself. And there's some of my family out there, I'm proud of them too, because they're like me. We're survivors. We're freaking survivors. We fight for ourselves. We fight for our family. We fight for who we want to be. We don't let nobody tell us what to do. We are our own people. And we wake up every day, to live how we want to live, to give ourselves what we never had, to do what we deserve. We give what we deserve. It's just, that's who we are. And people should not judge. We need to bring back humanity. When there's a bum, yes, maybe he does get EBT, or maybe he does have Social Security income. Still, we're all gonna die one day. We are all gonna die. And one thing I realized, that we never get old. We never get old. Yes, maybe we get white hairs. Our skin gets wrinkly, and we just get old. Our bones get, fragile, and we just get very weak. But you know what? That's just our bodies. Our bodies get weak. But our heart, our soul, the person that we are inside, will always be who you are. You will always be the strong person inside. Always. And that inside of you, the person you are inside, will never get old. We are never going to get old. Because we are who we are. And you're only old if you say you're old right here. But right here, your heart, your soul. You're never old. You will never be old. I don't care if this person is 90 years old. You're not old. If you can make somebody laugh, if you have a personality that brightens the room and you can put a smile on somebody's face, you're not old. You're not. You're not old. No one's ever old. My mom is like 62 and she still dances and she still makes somebody laugh. She's not old. She's not. Nobody's old. Nobody gets old unless you act old. Other than that, you're not old. You can be 105, and if you still make people laugh in the room, you are the youngest spirit in there. I just like everything that I've been through. I'm thinking of this and that and that. You gotta see life for the way that it is. Look at the trees. Look at the wind. Look at the sun. Look at the birds. Look at the butterfly. Look at this flower. Look at this rose. Look at the grass. Look at everything. Look at life. Life is what we're missing. We're missing life in our lives. We need to bring back humanity. We need to bring back that compassion. We need to bring back that whole, just seeing somebody, inside, knowing who they are. You gotta see that person. You gotta love them for who they are. Just because they walk funny or they talk funny or, look at the good in somebody. Always. Just know they're a human just like we are. You gotta love them. You gotta always love that somebody. No matter what they've done to somebody, you don't know. They probably go home at night regretting what they've done, or they wish they never done that. There's a lot of things that I've done that I wish that I'd never done. But I cannot change my past. I cannot change it. One thing I learned is that I cannot do nothing about my past. Cannot. I can only change my future and what I want for myself. In my past, I can only let it go. I can only ask for forgiveness and ask God to please just take it out of my mind and my hands. I was going to say it together. That is the only thing that I can do, is ask God to please take it away from me so I can stop holding on to my past. Because my past, I cannot change anymore. I can only change my future. I can only ask God to guide me to where he wants me to be, where he wants me to be in the future, what he wants me to do, how he wants me to speak, how he wants me to see people, how he wants people to see me. Like, I ask that every day of God, if he can just please bring out that Rosemary that I once was, the one that loved everybody, the one that was a nice Rosemary, the one that laughed about everything, that Rosemary that I've been searching for. I wanted her back. And you know what? God, he brought her back. I see her now. When I hear her talk, I mean, I'm talking about myself like I'm a different person. But the thing is, I am like two different people. I think I am. But anyways, that makes me sound crazy. But I'm not crazy, I promise. But I know. This video is pretty long. I just wanted to spill my heart out and have people hear what I have to say. I love everybody. I don't know if I hate anybody. Maybe there's some people that I dislike because, you know, they act the way they act, but they're human, and that's them. Like, I can't control them or tell them how to live their lives. So the only thing that I can do is just stay away from them, because I don't want to become that person. I don't want to become like them in any way. Like, if I know that they're not doing good, then I'll just stay away, because I don't want to be like that. You know, I want to be like me. Like, I want to do what I want to do. Like, I want to, you know, I don't want somebody to try to change me. I want to be who I want to be. And I want good. I want a good life. I want this house, not this house, but I want a house that, you know, that I can bring a family in and create a family and create a home that I never had. Like, I want my babies, like if I have babies, I want them to know that I love them, that I will never do anything to hurt them, that I would give my life for them. I would do anything for my family, and I can't wait until that day where I get to make my own family. Like, I get to have my own family. I get to tuck my babies in, and I get to tell them I love them, and get to wake up to them. I mean, I can't wait until that day happens. And that what gives me hope, because I know one day I'll have that. But, well, sorry everybody for making such a long video. I hope you enjoyed what I had to say, and I hope I didn't offend anybody, because I'm not here to offend anybody. I'm just here to speak the truth and to speak my mind and heart and soul, and that people should just live life and not judge others and tell people how to live their lives. You know, if you want to tell somebody how to live their life, then why don't you help out with some of their bills, right? Everybody got bills, and if you want to try to tell somebody how to live their life, then give me some of that money. Help me pay some of these bills if you want to control to live my life. Like, but nobody's going to do that. Nobody cares about your bills or how much money you owe in debt. And they're going to still try to tell you how to live your life. Pretty foolish, I would say. Well, thank you guys for listening to me. I think I spoke more than enough for today. I love you guys. Bye.